Oh, don't worry, darling. Planning the perfect wedding is a piece of cake.
Mom, stop. I know you do everything right.
Your mom? Your mom? What else are these voices telling you to do?
Treat me like any other perp, okay, honey?
Okay, fine. So, Miss Marler, the cupcake in question, did it have a filling? And if it did, what flavor? It's important to the investigation.
The guy insulted my father.
Right, because Ross sent his mother to the big house for embezzlement.
Yes. What?
I just think, it's kind of funny. It's funny, okay? The idea of a baker stealing dough.
What if Baker Bob decides to press charges?
Then you're up the creek, okay? I'll have no choice but to book you on assault with a deadly baked good.
Honey, stop. Come on, I was going on and on this morning about how cool I was about everything, how I was so convinced that nothing was gonna ruin my happiness. I jinxed us. Oh, Blake, what do you want?
What do you want first? The good news or the bad news?
Just spit it out.
Well, thanks to me, Baker Bob isn't pressing charges.
Oh.
Oh, great. What's the bad news?
He's not gonna do your wedding.
Huh. Screw him. The cake was dry anyway.
Oh, you thought so, huh?
That's good, Blake. Thanks. Thanks for talking to him. No charges? Guess I can let you go, Miss Marler.
Oh.
Which means that, you can make your next appointment.
You know what? I will not be having a next appointment.
There is a new bakery that's down by the water, and we could go right over there.
No. That is okay. I'm good.
Honey,
I'm good.
Just go with her, okay? Blake's willing to help.
No, thank you. I'm fine. You know what? Maybe you could just help me by going, please.
My pleasure.
I hope at our wedding she's sitting at our table.
I don't think you understand what kind of day I've had. You think that this whole thing is a joke.
Do you want me to help out more with the planning? Because I'll do that. Do you want me to do that? I will do that.
Oh, yeah. Because at the reception, what? Well, we have corn chips and beer, yeah. And then for the honeymoon, we'd be at Niagara Falls, right? No, I don't think so. I think a better question would be, Dinah, will there be a wedding? Because right now, I don't have the answer to that question. Mallet does not get it. I tell him about the dress and the flowers and the cake, and like it doesn't register. The wedding gods, they're conspiring against us. I see it, why can't he? Instead, all he does is make jokes. He couldn't care less.
Boy, you owe me. You owe me big time. I went to the newsstand. That's like the equivalent of buying tampons.
You bought me magazines?
Yeah, I figured they'd help.
Well, think again. I have this one, and I have this one, about 3 of them.
Then what do you want me to do?
I'd like you to understand, is that too much to ask of you?
I do understand. I do understand. You had a bad day. You go back to the drawing board. You start fresh.
You know what? I don't want to start fresh. I'm done. I am done planning this wedding. I'd like you to do it.
You want me to plan the wedding?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because then you'll know how it feels.
How what feels?
How it feels to fail. Your girlfriend can't cut it. Okay? She can't cut it. My mom and Alexandra would have you thinking that there's nothing to it. But they haven't met Rose, the florist designer. She gives Thorny a whole new name.
Okay, that's it. We'll just call the whole thing off.
Now, that is not what I'm saying, although I did want to do that at first.
You did? You wanted to call the whole thing off?
Yeah.
Why?
It was spontaneous, and it was exciting when you asked me to marry you, and it was awesome, and we were on a television show, which is, like, amazing, but I woke up the next morning, and I just...
You started to panic? You started thinking and imagining not only walking down the aisle, but also walking into, like, a 40-year commitment?
50 people in my family live longer.
And your chest started to get tight and your throat constricted, and you started to remember every mistake you ever made in every relationship you ever been in?
Yeah. Exactly. How did you know?
Because I'm not just the president, I'm also a member.
What?
Nothing, never mind.
Honey, why didn't you say anything?
Because you were happy. And I was totally into it, and the past is the past. I'm into it. I'm cool with a 40, 50-year commitment. I'm cool with that. Although it's for me to make 50 years, you might have to freeze my head. I eat a lot of hot dogs.
Oh, honey. Such a mess. I'm sorry.
You had a bad day. Anyway, kind of cute when you have bad days.
Cute enough to marry?
Bathrobe and all?
I think it looked much cuter in a one-of-a-kind gown.
Nah. The truth is, if I get to put that ring on your finger, that's all that matters. You know, I'll make a deal with you.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
Deal.
If this whole wedding planning stuff starts to stress you out again, then we'll just elope. All right, we'll come up with like a code word, a secret password that only you and I know, and then if it gets to be too much, you just scream it, and we get in the car, and we cruise down the highway, and we find the nearest judge or priest or ship's captain.
What do you think about jigsaw?
For the word?
Yeah. Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
Okay, yes, blah, 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 blah. I know I've been giving you way too much advice, doling it out, but you don't have to listen. You don't, sweetheart, because all you have to do is follow your instincts. They're good. They won't lead you astray. But whoever listens to their mother, right?
I do. I do love you, Mommy. Come here. I'm ready to get on the freaking horse again. Start from square one.
Beautiful. Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, she's back.
Honey, it's all coming together. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm gonna get a better dress. I'm gonna get a better florist. I will bake my own freaking wedding cake if I have to. Huh?
Good, good. You know what? Maybe I'll find a new bakery. We even need to find a baker. What was that one that we liked? The Lavender Lust? No, the Orange Gasmic.
Orgasmic.
Yes.
You're so sweet. Thank
I'll do
you.
that.
Oh my God. It's Gown Girl. It's my arch enemy.
What?
Stop looking. Don't turn around. Turn around. Come here.
What? That's the girl that stole your dress?
Yeah.
She doesn't look so tough.
She is wiry with reflexes like a mongoose.
I could see that.
I wonder what's the matter.
Dinah, sweetheart, I recognize that look in your eye, okay? So I'm gonna warn you, just stay away from the pies.
Hey. Oh, go away. Well, you look upset. I mean, is there anything I can do to help at all?
Why would you care? I stole your dress.
Oh, come on. There are more important things in life than just dresses. Tell me what's wrong.
My fiancé called off the wedding.
Jackpot! That's terrible. Why?
He had a meltdown at work today. Ever since he took over his family's business, he's been so stressed out. Yeah.
I work for a family business, too. It's a pain in the neck. They're horrible.
Tell me about it. You know, it's totally not what he wanted to do, but with his mom in jail, and then today some crazy lady smashes cupcakes all over him and he snaps. I guess it doesn't matter now. I hate Bob the baker.
I love you, wedding gods. Honey, I cannot believe it, but I finally found the dress of my dreams.
You're good. You scored. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
No, I am not lucky. It's downright magical. It's all because of you. I have you to thank. Yeah, good things happen when you're around. Maybe I should go back to work with you, you know? I don't know if I can risk not having you at my side.
I think you're doing just fine on your own.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know, still, you are You're good for me. You really are. You bring out the best me there's ever been.
Well, for the record, you've kind of done a number on me, too.
Work. Work.
What are you doing? Why'd you do that?
I'm tired. I'm done. I am done proving myself with Spalding, with my wedding, with proving everybody, I don't know, that I'm just this superwoman. I'm not. It causes trouble for me, and I get tense, and people don't like me when I'm like that. And you know what? Quite honestly, I'm the happiest I've ever been right now.
Really? Wish I had a tape recorder.
Why?
So you never forget what you're feeling right this moment.
Blah, 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 blah.
I have to go.
No! No, don't
No, I
go.
do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta get back to the station. Don't worry. Your day's not gonna start falling apart, okay?
Okay. Oh, gosh, I hope not.
Trust me, okay? You know, this is just all in your head. Everything's gonna be fine. All right?
Okay.
You know when your luck started to change, don't you? When you got rid of that chip on your shoulder. And you don't have to prove that to yourself by throwing away the perfectly good cell phone. Everything's gonna be fine.
Hey, Olivia.
I think I solved your flower problem.
Oh, that's genius. Great. Okay. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye. Well, what do you know? I think things are finally looking up. Once upon a time, there was a carnival orphan who grew up to be a convicted felon and town pariah, and her enemies were all around her. But with a little self-control and the love of the best guy in the land, she eventually blossomed into a respected member of society. A successful business executive, and the prettiest darn bride there ever was. Because all those years, her only real enemy was her.
Which Spalding executive isn't just shopping for a wedding gown, but for her boss's husband? What else are they hiding?
And the only thing that stood between her and happily ever after was her fear that somebody would come along and take it all away.
This has been Guiding Light.
Given the evidence, it's the only conclusion that makes sense.
I believe this girl murdered your son, but it's going to be tough to convince a jury of that.
You've got squat or you wouldn't be dealing.
You're taking a hell of a chance. Winning is the only thing that matters.
What about justice?
Justice is God's problem.
Shark, CBS Thursdays this fall after CSI.